Delaware is a state in the Mid-Atlantic region of the United States, bordering Maryland to its south and west, Pennsylvania to its north, and New Jersey and the Atlantic Ocean to its east. The state takes its name from the adjacent Delaware Bay, in turn named after Thomas West, 3rd Baron Delaware, an English nobleman and Virginia's first colonial governor. Delaware occupies the northeastern portion of the Delmarva Peninsula and some islands and territory within the Delaware River. It is the second smallest and sixth least populous state, but also the sixth most densely populated. Delaware's largest city is Wilmington, while the state capital is Dover, the second largest city in the state. The state is divided into 3 counties, having the lowest number of counties of any state. From north to south, they are Newcastle County, Kent County, and Sussex County, while the southern 2 counties have historically been predominantly agricultural. Newcastle is the more urbanized, being part of the Delaware Valley Metropolitan Statistical Area, centered on Philadelphia. Although included in the southern United States by the Census Bureau, Delaware's geography, culture, and history combine elements of the Mid-Atlantic and northeastern regions of the country. Before its coastline was explored by Europeans in the 16th century, Delaware was inhabited by several groups of Native Americans, including the Lenape in the north and Nanticoke in the south. It was initially colonized by Dutch traders at Swannendale, near the present town of Lewes in 1631. Delaware was one of the 13 colonies that took part in the American Revolution. On the 7th of December, 1787, Delaware became the first state to ratify the Constitution of the United States and has since been known as the first state. Since the turn of the 20th century, Delaware is also a de facto onshore corporate haven, in which by virtue of its corporate laws, the state is the domicile of over half of all New York Stock Exchange listed business and over 3/5 of the Fortune 500. The state was named after Delaware Bay, which in turn derived its name from Thomas West, 3rd Baron Delaware, the first governor of the colony of Virginia. The Delaware people, a name used by Europeans for Lenape people, indigenous to the Delaware Valley, also derive their name from the same source. Delaware is 154 kilometers long and ranges from 14 kilometers to 56 kilometers across, totaling an area of 6,450 square kilometers, making it the second smallest state in the United States after Rhode Island. Delaware is on a level plain with the lowest mean elevation of any state in the nation. Its highest elevation, located at Ebright Azimuth, near Concord High School, is less than 140 meters above sea level. The northernmost part of the state is part of the Piedmont Plateau with hills and rolling surfaces. Since almost all of Delaware is a part of the Atlantic coastal plain, the effects of the ocean moderate its climate. The state lies in the humid subtropical climate zone. Despite its small size, there is significant variation in mean temperature and amount of snow between Sussex County and Newcastle County. Moderated by the Atlantic Ocean and Delaware Bay, the southern portion of the state has a milder climate and a longer growing season than the northern portion of the state. The traditional climate of Delaware supports a wide variety of vegetation. In the northern third of the state are found northeastern coastal forests and mixed oak forests typical of the northeastern United States. In the southern 2/3 of the state are found middle Atlantic coastal forests. The United States Census Bureau determined that the population of Delaware was approximately 990,000 people on the 1st of April 2020. Delaware is the 6th most densely populated state and ranks as the 45th in population. Delaware is one of 5 U.S. states that do not have a single city with a population over 100,000 people as of the 2010 census. 91% of Delaware residents of age 5 and older speak only English at home. 5% speak Spanish. French is the third most spoken language, followed by Chinese and German. In 2022, Delaware's GDP reached $65.6 billion, representing an increase of 1.5% from 2021. Delaware's GDP has grown at an annualized rate of 2% over the 5 years to 2022. Moreover, Delaware's trailing 5-year GDP growth ranks it 19th out of all 50 US states. State GDP, or gross state product, is a measurement of a state's output, or the sum of value added from all industries in the state. It is a common indicator used to track the health of a state's economy. Even though the state of Delaware is tiny, there are plenty of fabulous and superb places that you can visit.